Bottoms up.
Hi, I'm Sandra.
Hello, my name is Daniel.
And what did we watch today, Daniel?
We watched Spectre.
Spectre. What year?
2015.
2015.
3 years after Skyfall.
Okay.
The fourth of the Daniel Craigs
Yes.
that we are watching.
That we were watching. That's right.
Yes.
Do you want to do an intro?
Sure. Okay.
Yes.
Spectre, 2015. From beyond the grave, M sends James Bond a secret message. Kill Sciarra. But will this Sciarra be the key to unlocking the wider mystery of Spectre? The rest is spoilers.
The rest is spoilers.
That's
Real
it.
nice.
Real quick.
Nice. Okay. Song first.
Oh, God. The song is terrible. The song is terrible. Honestly, I remember this now. I remember when I heard everyone was excited. There's a new James Bond song coming out. And I like James Bond songs. I sing them quite a lot.
Yeah.
Live and Let Die, I sing all the time,
All
don't
the
I?
time. Our child even does.
Yeah, our child sings Live and Let Die with me. Yeah. Live and Let Die. Yeah, anyway. So I like a good Bond theme.
Mm-hmm.
I really do.
Yeah.
And this is a terrible one. I heard it on the radio the first time and it's just awful. And I don't understand how this got through the editing process. I don't understand how they didn't go like, hey, mate, you want to have another stab at that? That was terrible. It's bad, right?
Yeah, I didn't like it. It was very meh. What are we doing here?
Yeah, I think it's worse than Ma. I think it's bad.
You think it's worse?
I
than
think
meh?
it's bad.
Okay.
And I don't want to have a go at the singer or whatever, Sam Smith.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Sam Smith. I'm sure he's a nice guy, but I think it's a bad song. And I think they should have, I think almost everyone agrees it's a bad song too. And I think they should have been like, just have another go at it.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy about this?
What?
I didn't realize that song won the Academy Award along with like Skyfall did for best original song in a motion picture. I'm like, how?
Was there a bunch of duds?
It must have been a bad year for original songs.
Yeah.
It's a bad song.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's not great.
It's not great. I also do not like the opening sequence.
Oh, I love the opening sequence.
No, not the opening. Like,
oh, you mean the
where the song comes.
where the song comes.
Like where you get all the credit stuff.
Yeah, not good. I agree with that. I agree with you about that. Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on,
It's
Octopus?
weird. Well,
it's weird.
It's weird, but it is back to because if you're in on the older James Bond ones, it's usually like a naked woman dancing around, essentially.
Yeah, that's not that. It was the octopus.
Yeah.
Just coming and fondling the lady.
You didn't like those octopus tentacles fondling the lady. It didn't do it for you?
Didn't.
Okay.
No, thank you.
No,
thank you.
No. Isn't that every woman's dream? An octopus with many tentacles?
Okay.
A slimy octopus? Nice.
Suction cups.
Okay, I guess all this is getting into that. Okay. So can we get to the opening sequence? Because I loved it.
Let's do it.
I loved the opening sequence
Yeah.
of this film. James Bond is in Mexico City. And,
Which looks fun.
and they're on the Day of the Dead in
Yeah.
Mexico City, and they're all wearing like skeleton masks. And then he's got this lady who he marches up to the bedroom. Just another one of James Bond conquests, right? Another one of his conquests.
Yeah.
And then he just, I'll be back in a minute. And he gets his machine gun out, or he gets his gun out, and he's just walking along
just walking around
like
rooftops.
a tracking shot and rooftops. And I'm like, he doesn't worry about falling.
I
at
know.
all. He's so like that. That is to me is like peak Bond.
Yeah.
That's a peak Bond moment there, where he's walking along the rooftops. Just and apparently I didn't realize this, but Daniel Craig had a leg injury.
Oh.
And so the whole time when he was filming that, he was like, I feel like I'm going to, I just need to stay on my feet because I feel like I'm going to fall because his knee was gone or shot or something. Yeah, and he was in real agony when filming that. But it's a great scene.
Yeah.
And then, so he takes out Sciarra. No, he doesn't. He shoots, but he misses Sciarra, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And then Sciarra is Italian for like fighting.
Oh, okay.
Or brawl or something. And then they get in the helicopter. He chases Sciarra down to a helicopter, and the helicopter's spinning around. There's just a huge crowd in Mexico City, and I felt like it was really tense, And I felt like this helicopter could crash. There's one point where it's going straight up and Bond is in there and he's trying to fight with Sciarra whilst also taking out the pilot.
Yeah.
And it was, to me, it was a great sequence. I loved it.
I thought it was fantastic. I really liked it. But could the pilot not get, because they keep spinning, right? And fighting and spinning and all this stuff happening. And I'm like, could he not straighten it out?
Well, I think Bond was
he doing it to try to?
Maybe he was doing it to try and shuffle Bond
off
the helicopter.
It was very intense, but that was one of my thoughts.
Yeah.
And also, it was very smooth. He lands on a couch when he falls through all this stuff, and then just gets up.
But what's crazy about it? The most crazy thing about it is, he just leaves the hot girl in the hotel room, and he never goes back. Yeah. And I'm like, Bond, there's a missed opportunity there, my friend. You know what I mean?
He gets enough opportunity.
She's waiting there in the hotel. James. She's waiting there for you. Like, go back. You've taken out Sciarra. Now let's hit the real mission, if you know what I mean, James. Sorry, I apologize for my personality. No, it was, that opening sequence was real fun. And spoiler, I don't like this film at all. But no, I don't like this film at all. But that opening sequence was super fun. Oh. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Let's continue. Let's continue on.
Yeah.
You talk now because I think I've talked too much.
Okay. Well,
that shocked you, hasn't it?
It has shocked me. It's kind of thrown me for a loop.
Okay.
Okay, let's talk about James Bond's next conquest. Lady, what's her name?
Are we talking about Swan?
No.
Madeleine Swan?
No, not Swan.
Which one are we talking about?
The one before. What's her name?
What happens? Tell me what happens.
The wife, the widow.
Oh, Monica Bellucci. Yeah. Okay, so Sciarra's dead, and Emma, in the secret message that she left him, the old Judi Dench M, she said,
go to the funeral.
Go to the funeral. And so so Bond turns up in Italy, I guess they're in Rome, to see the funeral. And there is the widow, Monica Bellucci, the oldest ever Bond girl.
Smoking hot.
Smoking hot, yeah. Smoking hot. I don't know why he would leave. But he does. Yeah. He does leave. And I think it was a good scene again, where she's knows that Spectre are coming for her, and she walks into her apartment, and I think she knows there are two assassins
and
waiting.
She's waiting.
She's almost like flinching, like that, like just get it done. And then Bond just takes them out. Yeah. It was a super cool scene. And
how would she know? Okay, let's have some problems with this film. Okay. How would she know what's going to happen now that her husband's dead? How does she know when they're meeting, what time, where, to replace her husband? Well, why would she know that?
I don't know. Maybe Sciarra tells her these things. Maybe
he wouldn't know he was dying.
No, but maybe he's like, we need to be in Rome on the 12th of whenever because I'm going for my Spectre meeting, honey.
But I thought it was because to replace him.
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
So I don't know. Yeah. So plot hole there.
Yeah. You didn't like that. Okay. So then Bond goes off to this super secret Spectre meeting. He has Sciarra's ring.
Yeah. So he gets in.
So he gets in. Although I think the assumption is that Blofeld let him in. That was a deliberate that because they sort of knew he was coming. Yeah. And so then you get into the scene where Bond is on the balcony and there's all these Spectre people in there, and they're all talking about their criminal activities. Yeah. And then in walks a shadowy figure.
Oh yeah.
That was good.
That was good.
That was menacing.
Yeah, and then he has just like the microphone being like, "To let me interrupt you."
Yeah. He seemed villainous, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then your I think your favorite, Bautista, is that his name?
Something like that. I don't know. He has a weird head.
You think he has a weird head?
Weird shaped head.
But I think he's one of your favorite.
No, he has one line.
I think you called him a stud muffin at one point.
Ugh, that was not me.
You loved it.
No.
He walks in, crushes somebody's eyes.
Has like metal nails and just gets in there.
Was he a good heavy?
I think so. He has one line at the end.
What's his line?
As he gets whipped out.
As he gets pulled out of the train.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wondered if he was going to come back. Because you don't really see him dead then, do you?
No, you don't. Train sequence. And you think he's gone at another point, or I guess you're supposed. But
in the car crash, and then his hands start to move.
Twitching.
Yeah, I suppose there are good things about this film.
Yeah.
Okay, so then it turns out that Spectre have sort of been waiting for James Bond to turn up.
Yeah.
And then there's a car chase through Rome, and he crashes the car into the river, and Bautista chases. I think it's his name, Bautista.
Yeah, something like that. Starts with a B. Yeah, I think that's right.
Bautista.
I think it's Bautista.
Okay, Bautista.
And it's a fancy car.
I like Bautista. I since he seems like a real nice guy. So I'm just in real life as a person, I think he's a nice guy.
Oh, I'm sure he is. His head just.
I'm not sure he's a movie star.
Yeah.
Right,
well, I think he is now.
He can play the heavy James Bond villain, but he's not got movie star looks, has he?
Well, I think he was good in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Was he? Okay.
Yeah, I think he's really good in that.
Okay.
But
yeah, I saw him in that one where they're in Vegas with all the zombies, and I liked him in that one. But I think mostly I just like him as he seems like a nice person.
Oh, that's nice.
So, and I kind of like that even though he hasn't got movie star looks, let's be honest, he's given it a go as a movie star. I kind of like that about him. I admire that. Now I'm the leading man. I am.
Yeah, I'm gonna be that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If The Rock can do it, why can't he?
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Yeah. So anyway, they have this.
I do think he's a good heavy.
He's a good heavy, right? Like he's the muscle, and the main villain also always needs like a muscly brute to try and take James Bond down.
Again, it feels very James Bondy, this movie.
Yeah. Well, we're moving into that. We're moving away from the more serious to the more kind of sort of crazy Bondy type stuff, right? With weird villains, henchmen, and gadgets and fancy cars. Okay. So then they go. He for some reason goes to Austria. I can't remember how we get there. I don't remember how the plot moves us there.
Okay, so Mr. White is mentioned.
Oh yeah, Mr. White is mentioned
from the first movie. So we go visit Mr. White, who's dying.
Who's dying in Austria, and what did you think of that whole scene?
Well, I think I don't. So now it's not Quantum anymore.
Yeah, they changed
now
it's
Spectre.
Now Spectre now.
Which,
yes.
What?
So I guess that what happened here is that for some reason or another, the film company didn't have the rights to Spectre.
Okay.
They had the rights to James Bond, but they didn't have the rights to Spectre.
As a word?
As an organization, I don't know. Oh. It's weird. And so they've retconned Quantum into Spectre.
What does that word mean?
They've gone back and sort of changed things in the past so that it all lines up.
Yeah, and I didn't buy it.
You didn't buy it?
No,
neither did I.
Didn't like
neither did I. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a minute. We'll get to that when we get to that part of the film. Let's talk about Mr. White kills himself.
Yes.
And he's sinister in that, Mr. White. And I like that he says, what was the phrase he uses? You're a kite flying in a hurricane, Mr. Bond. That's a good line.
Yeah.
And then he kills himself.
Yeah.
But he's got a daughter.
Yeah.
Madeleine
Swan.
Dr. Swan. Dr. Swan. And she's working somewhere.
What did you think about Swan?
I didn't buy it.
I thought she was a good Bond girl.
I didn't buy it.
I
didn't really buy it. She says, I think they've known each other for maybe 2 days, and she says, I love you, James.
Okay.
And I thought, what are you talking about? You don't even know this guy.
You have no problem with what they go, what are we going to do now? And they fall into bed. Like, you have no problem with that.
Lust can conquer anything.
This is the same sort of thing.
Why is this the same sort of thing? Love is different than lust.
Yeah, of course
I can fall in lust real quick. I don't know if I fall in love so easily.
Well, look at that.
Look at that, indeed. Indeed. She gets drunk at one point, and I'm like, oh, God, your acting here is not great.
Okay.
Madeleine.
I thought she was a fine Bond girl.
You bought it, did you?
As much as any of this.
Okay.
They're all, you know what I mean?
Okay.
It's all actually, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Okay, so then Q's there as well.
Yes.
I like the when Q turned up in Austria. I like that.
Yeah.
I thought that was good. Oh, there's also a separate plot about the 9 eyes.
What?
The Nine Eyes.
I don't even
Which
know
is
what that
this spy network that's all working together, and they're gonna, you remember?
No.
No, okay. Well, there's another thing where there's a guy who's working in MI6 who's trying to get rid of the 00 program, and he's trying to create this new intelligence sharing network on computer. You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another C. Yeah, that's another subplot. Cut all of that subplot out.
Oh, yeah.
It's a complete waste of time.
C is obviously a villain.
Yes, from the very beginning. And not an interesting one.
Yeah.
And really not necessary in the film in any way.
Yeah.
Okay, so they go off to to Morocco. And eventually there's a train sequence that he fights Bautista and wins. And then they go to the secret lair of Spectre.
Yes.
Where Blofeld is.
And who plays him?
What's his name?
Christoph
Waltz.
Christoph Waltz.
And I think he's really disappointing.
Really?
I think he's really disappointing in this film, and I don't understand it. I don't understand.
Because I enjoy him as an actor.
He's good in other things. He's not good in this.
Yeah, he plays a good villain normally.
He does.
And he seemed pretty jokey. One thing I did not like is that I guess he and James grew up together.
Let's talk about that. Does that make any sense at
No,
all?
I think they're trying to tie all four movies together.
And have they done that successfully?
No, they didn't.
Why don't you like that? Tell me what you think about that.
Because it used to be Quantum, now it's Spectre.
Yes.
Why did that change happen?
But they were all... So it turns out that Mr. Green and... what's the first guy called? The one with the bleeding tear duct.
Yeah, I don't know his
that
name.
Guy and Mr. Green,
Silva.
They were all working for Spectre. They were all working for Blofeld. The whole time, it was all the master plan of this
childhood.
And the whole thing turns on the fact that I guess his dad liked James more than he liked you. That's the whole story. It all links to James Bond. Stupid, eh?
It is stupid.
Yeah.
I don't like that. No,
I don't like it either.
I kind of got the whole... I was disappointed, but I thought it was well done. The Quantum of Solace, right? How it's linked together. And then I thought, okay, so we're going to be following these people. And then we don't. But I guess we were.
But we were.
No.
But we were all along, turns out.
I think that's no.
Because the whole Silver thing from Skyfall was all part of Blofeld's master plan, I guess.
But was it? That doesn't make sense.
I think they've just...
That's what they're implying.
I think that what happens is they started writing the fourth film and they were like, we're going to bring in Spectre because we've been hinting at this secret shadowy organization from the very beginning of I think from the first film. They were, because we didn't know who Mr. White was working for, did we?
No, but I thought it was named Quantum.
Well, now they changed that. Now it's named Spectre.
But that's stupid.
I didn't like it. I don't think it works.
It was really frustrating.
Yeah.
I was like, no. No, thank you, please.
The whole thing revolves around Spectre.
And then he has, they hook James Bond up to this stuff and they're drilling tiny
What did you
drills.
think about that torture scene?
Well, okay, but all the things you're telling me it's supposed to do, it's not doing it. He won't remember you after I drill right here.
But love can overcome physical drills.
Also, right here, and nothing happens to his hearing. What?
It's stupid.
What?
It's stupid, yeah. But I think love overcame these things. Love.
I didn't hate him as a villain.
Didn't you?
No.
I thought he was real disappointing.
He wasn't as intense of a villain as he normally
He's not menacing. I feel like James Bond can kick his ass anytime he wants, basically. And I think he's supposed to be the mastermind evil villain. And I just thought he was real disappointing. I thought the opening sequence where they introduce him and he's in the shadows and he's in the microphone, that was really good. And then after that, he just loses any power he has as a villain.
Oh.
And I thought he was real. I thought, because I remember watching the trailer for this film and thinking, oh, they're bringing Spectre in. Because Spectre's the main villain for James Bond in the whole series, right? In all the 25 films.
Really?
Yeah, Spectre is in it again and again and again.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and so this is the version of Spectre they're doing for the Craig Bonds.
Oh.
And it was just really disappointing.
Yeah.
And I just didn't think it worked at all. And then...
too many plot holes.
And then, so Bond blows up, he kills all the henchmen,
Yeah.
None of them land a glove on him, do they? Even though he's had 2 drills in his head.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he runs off with Madeleine. He blows up the whole building with one shot.
Yeah.
But Blofeld survives.
With only one scar?
With one scar. We don't really know how. I wonder if the cat survived. That poor cat. Eh?
Yeah.
And then they go back to London. And in the old MI6 building, there's Blofeld, but he's got Madeleine tied up. He just doesn't just kill her. He's got her tied up.
Yeah, because the building's going to blow.
And so they blow up the building, but he's on a speedboat. And then
C is also, they're going after C.
Yeah, but who cares? And then C just sort of, they shoot the gun and he just falls off the edge. That's how C dies. Stupid.
Well.
real stupid. And there's this, and then Bond shoots the helicopter and it crashes, but he doesn't kill Blofeld because he's given up his life of bonding to bond with Madeleine.
Yeah.
Right?
But he comes back. Does he give it up?
Gives it up.
Is that what that implication is?
Yes, he's given up. He's given up his time as a 00, and he's going to go and because she's like, I don't want you to be part of this life anymore, James. I want to settle down and have a family or whatever. And then, so he's given up his time as a 00, and he's going to go off with Madeleine, and we'll see what happens in the next film.
Yeah,
because it all continues.
Does it?
Yes, the story continues. But you like this film?
I didn't think it was awful. I thought it had a lot of plot holes. Some of it made me angry. But I like action-y. Like, it's always going to get a certain... There's green screen used in it, and I didn't like that.
Is there? What's the green screen?
When they go into the room with all these worker bees on the computers.
Is that all green screen?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't notice that.
Oh, well, I did.
That. I'll tell you one thing I liked. Bond and Madeleine are in Tangier, and they're in a building that was L'Americaine, whatever. And then Bond is sitting there waiting for some evil henchman to turn up, and a mouse scurries.
Yeah, they tried to be funny.
And he points the gun at the mouse and says, "Who sent you?"
Yeah.
And I like that.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was a little fun.
They had little quips in this one more than they had. The other ones were more serious.
Yeah, I that was the one thing that was good. I like the opening sequence.
Yeah, but they had like funny things.
I'll tell you what else I liked, since I don't like this film, but I'll tell you the things I like. I didn't mind the plane. When the henchmen are driving Madeleine around, Bond is flying in this plane, and he's like, and in Austria, and he's like crashes down the mountain and takes out the cars.
Yeah,
I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah,
that was a cool sequence. But yeah, this is not a good one for me.
Yeah. Okay. So where would you put this one?
Last.
Yeah.
For me, this is the worst. This is the worst of the 4 we've reviewed. I think this is the worst one.
Oh.
I think it's not terrible. It's not a terrible film at all. You know how we think that these Bond films are too long?
Yeah.
Skyfall, for me, even though it was long, I didn't ever feel bored watching it. There are times in this film where I don't know what they're doing, because there's a sequence where Bond and M are driving, and they get crashed. Someone crashes into the car,
yes.
and it felt like they were driving for 15 minutes, just driving around London, not in a car chase, just driving, just kind of slow, just do. It was like you and me going to co-op. You know what I mean? I was like, what are you doing, film? And I'm sure that sequence was only in reality 45 seconds.
Yeah.
But it felt like it was 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And I thought there's whole sections of this film I would cut out.
Yeah.
The opening sequence is great, and there are bits and pieces, but I the whole sea stuff, cut all of that out. That's all a waste of time. No one can. I think the only reason they have that in the story is to give M something to do, the new M, and all of the other people, Moneypenny and...
Well, I also think it's what Spectre's doing is working where...
But Spectre could just be going after James Bond, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Spectre could just be like, well, I hate James Bond, so I'm going to go and kill him.
Yeah.
That's what it could be doing. Okay, since we talked about it a little bit in the last review, tell me now about M. Do we like the new M, or do we prefer Judi Dench?
Probably I prefer Judi Dench, maybe. But I like Ralph Fiennes as an actor. I like him as an actor.
Yes.
And I didn't really realize that.
When did you realize that?
I watched from Conclave.
Oh, when he played the priest.
Yeah, I was like, he's good.
He was good in that, wasn't he? Yeah.
So
yeah, I think he's fine here.
Yeah, I think there's nothing wrong with him. I liked Q again.
I think Q's good.
Yeah.
And I think he has a little bit. I think he was a success in the first one.
So they gave him
a bit more to do.
Yeah.
He turns up in Austria. He's not just in the London headquarters. Yeah. I didn't realize, but Skyfall was the most successful James Bond film of all time.
I heard that it was like the best one ever.
Yeah, financially, it was the biggest one ever.
Oh, I didn't realize it was the most money. I just thought it was the best. Like, people liked it the most.
I don't know if it's the best Bond film. I don't think it is the best Bond film, but it's the most financially successful Bond film. And this was pretty successful too. It's made a lot of money.
Well, I guess.
But you liked it.
Yeah, I didn't mind it, but it had a lot of holes to me.
Okay.
But it also felt more Bondy than the first two.
Because we're in a secret lair and there's a
villain. And there's a henchman and the players are there, like all the players, you know?
Okay. Do you miss Felix? Felix Leiter?
Who's that?
The not Jeffrey Wright, the black guy who plays the American CIA guy. Should he be in these films more? Because he hasn't been in since...
He hasn't. He was in the first two.
He was in the first two and he wasn't in the last two.
Yeah.
Should he be in it more?
Maybe I would have liked him more. Maybe I would have... No, I don't think he had a place. He had a place in this one, but not in Skyfall.
Not in Skyfall, but he could have. You could have
put him in this.
You could have put him in them because he does mention him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
With regards to Monica Bellucci's character, I'm gonna get Felix to sort of help you, and you can start a new life in America or whatever. Okay. Since we're gonna do one more, because there's one more to go.
Yes.
Let me ask you a question before we get there. Since they're gonna do a new James Bond, should they recast everyone? Should we have a new M, new Moneypenny, new Q, a whole lot of new people, or should they continue with some of those people? What do we think? Because I think they continue with Judi Dench as M from Brosnan to Craig. Yeah. So should they continue with some of those, or should they just a brand new cast? What do you think? I kind of lean towards just a brand new set of people.
Yeah, a brand new set of people probably makes more sense. You know, especially because they usually like Daniel Craig kind of restarted.
He did. It was a reset, wasn't it, for the series?
So it really doesn't make sense that Judi Dench was in there.
No, it doesn't. It didn't make sense because also we're going back in time because Bond is like a young agent.
Yeah.
And Pierce Brosnan wasn't a young agent at the end of his time. So it didn't really make sense.
Yeah, I think I've seen one of Pierce Brosnan's, so I don't really know the story, what happened there. But yeah, probably recast them all, although I really like the guy that plays Q. Should you want to keep him? I kind of do, but you might as well recast them.
I feel like you either keep them, or like most of them, or you recast all of them. I don't really like doing one or two. Just do the whole thing or don't do it at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of how I feel about it.
Yeah.
Okay, what you scoring this?
6.
6?
6.5.
Oh my God, you liked it though.
Yeah.
Why are you scoring it so low?
Because I didn't like the plot holes. It really bothers me that Quantum is now Spectre and I can't get over it.
You can't get over that part of it?
Yeah. And how, they're all connected. No, they weren't.
But what are you talking about? Is there something, is that a problem generally that they shouldn't try and connect all the films? They should all just be standalone films, or they just didn't do it well?
Well, they didn't do it well. And by the second one, I was resigned. I'm like, okay, they're all going to be about this quantum business.
Yes.
And I'm going to be okay with that because I didn't think Quantum of Solace was awful.
No.
You know what I mean? So then I was like, okay, resound to that. And then you didn't do that. I don't care what you're trying to tell me in the fourth movie.
No, but Silver was working for Blofeld all along.
The third movie does not connect. So then I felt a little ripped.
Green.
I think that's part of the reason that ripped me off.
But Green was working for Blofeld all along.
That's the second movie, babe.
And so was Silver in the third movie.
No, he wasn't.
And so was the Blood Eye man. He was also working for. It was Spectre all along.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. So then that really just rips me off.
Okay.
And that's probably a me problem more than a movie problem.
No, I think it's a movie problem. Why have they changed the name of the organization?
Yeah. What's up? Why do you do that?
Okay. Well, James Bond's retired now. He's gone off with Madeleine.
Yeah, I thought she was a fine.
You liked her. Yeah.
I thought she was reminiscent.
Of what?
Of
older Bond.
Yeah.
Bond
kind
girls
of
of yesteryear.
elusive, kind of.
Okay, but okay.
What do you rank it? Oh.
I'm going to rank it 6.
Okay.
My lowest ranking so far.
Of
the Bond, I think I would watch Quantum before I'd watch this one.
Mm.
Okay. Who would James Bond be better matched up with? Madeleine or Vesper?
Oh, Vesper.
Vesper more than Madeleine?
I liked her. She was fun. She's dead.
She's dead. Or is she?
No, she's dead, baby.
Maybe she's coming back in the next one.
If they bring her back.
Would you not like that? I think that would be a really cool twist.
I don't know, man.
Because they bring back more and more in the next one. Maybe.
What? Stop.
They bring back M. The other M.
They don't. I'm not listening.
Do you want me to take? Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something that's sad about? Can I tell you something that's serious but also sad? So apparently, Judi Dench has really lost a lot of her vision.
Oh, really?
As in real life, like as a person, you know. Like her eyesight's starting to fade.
Oh,
and so everything's like blurry, and she can't act like she used to be able to. So that's why she retired after Skyfall. Yeah.
That's no good. Is it cataracts?
I don't know what it is, but she's got some sort of problem with her vision, and it's difficult for her. Like she can't watch the television because it's all blurry. I don't think she's totally blind, but she's got vision trouble.
Oh, that's too bad.
Sad, isn't it?
What made her famous?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. I think she was acting in the 60s and stuff like that. She does a lot of Shakespeare.
Oh, okay.
I mean, she's been in the. I think
she was in the Tempest, the movie Tempest.
Was she?
Yeah, I think so. I haven't seen that movie. I want to, but.
Yeah, she was a Shakespearean actor. I think she was in the Royal Shakespeare Company at one. Company at one point, and then she's in a lot of film and television versions of Shakespeare and stuff, mostly Shakespeare stuff. But then she sort of branched out into the films, and yeah, she's good.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, one more to go.
Yes, one more.
No Time to Die.
We'll see.
We'll see.
What brings him back?
What do you think will bring him back?
I don't know. He gets tired of Madeleine.
He gets tired of the hot blonde.
Yeah.
Because he wants to keep variety as the spice of life.
Yeah.
And there are plenty more beautiful women out there for him.
Probably.
Is that what you think? That's what really it does. It's not the Spectre's evil plan for revenge.
Or does she die?
Does she die? They usually die, don't they, when they marry James Bond?
Yeah. Well,
they almost always end up.
Maybe she just leaves him.
Yeah, maybe Bond is really boring.
Like, what does he have?
Millions of pounds and beautiful looks and fast cars and
we'll see.
He has everything that a man could want, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. What has James Bond got?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe he just doesn't take out the garbage and she's getting real fed up with it.
Pick up your clothes.
Maybe he spends all of his time just sitting around watching football and drinking beer.
Maybe.
He is a drinker.
He is.
I think we should go now rather than continuing to speculate on James Bond's household chores.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So for me, it was a not recommend, really. But for you, it was...
I don't know if it was a recommend either, actually. Because I feel like they kind of... Anyway, I have to stop.
Okay, we're going to stop now. We're going to stop now, okay, because it's raining. We'll be back with No Time to Die.
Okay.
Bye. Dun, 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 dun. Bye.
Bye.